To find out more about Page Medical, I would like to know who else besides you is involved in the purchasing process of your company.
I consult with my wife, but I usually determine the final decisions.
Okay, good to hear. So tell me, how much do you know about ADP?
I'd say just the basics. When we scheduled this meeting today, I did go online and I found out as much information as I could find on you guys. I know you deal with payroll, taxes, like benefits, penalties, things like that.
Okay, sounds like you know a little bit about us.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about your current payroll process?
Okay. My wife is currently in charge of most of the payroll process at this point. She's starting to have some trouble with it. She uses an off-the-shelf program called Microsoft Dynamics GP, and she's had it pretty rough with that, especially since the expansion of the company. And she does all of this manually. And we have two kids, and that makes this part-time payroll position pretty hard for her.
Wow, that sounds extremely tiring. And I can only imagine the amount of stress she must be dealing with.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. If things don't get better, we might have to hire a full-time accountant to handle the payroll and taxes. We thought about that, but that would cause our budget for our third location to decrease, and we're hoping to open one within the next couple of years.
It's good to hear. How do you think it would affect you, your wife, or your company if you had the ability to process payroll anywhere at any time?
Oh, wow. Well, I would say that would do us all a lot of good. It would certainly decrease the number of checks each pay period that are coming back incorrect.
Very excellent. What about new employees or changes in employee status? How does your company deal with situations like this?
We have them contact my wife via email or telephone. She adds or updates them in the payroll program. So basically, she does it all herself manually.
Okay. Uh, do you believe that this process has a high margin of error?
Yeah, I'm sure it does, but we do our best to keep that to a minimum.
Okay. I bet you would jump at an opportunity to get this tax done with almost 100% success rate.
Yeah, I would definitely be interested in that.
Great. Is there anything else you dislike about your current payroll system?
Yeah, the fact that I have to upgrade the software every year for an additional $1,500 is very unpleasing to me.
Wow, sounds really expensive. That money can truly be used to better improve the company's expansion, new equipment, lowering costs, or improving revenue.
That's very true.
Okay. Now, what if I showed you a product that can perform all these tasks and more? Would you consider getting involved?
Yeah, possibly.